Good morning! Today is Wednesday, October the 7th, and today we are going to review multiplication concepts by determining products of 10 and 100. So we're going to continue doing what we did yesterday, but we're going to focus in on multiplying by 10 and 100. So our first activity is this broken calculator. I'll include the link. I want you to go ahead and get on that and play with it for a little bit and use that as a way to expand your knowledge and thinking. Okay, so let's look at these right here. We have three groups of 2 ones, or 3 times 2 ones, 3 groups of 2 tens, or 3 times 2 tens, and 3 groups of 2 hundreds, or 3 times 200. So what is the same? What is the same? Okay, so we have the same is we have 3 groups of 2 for each of these. Good. What is different about these though? So we have the ones, tens, and hundreds place. So now I want us to represent each of these. So let me get out my web paint. There we go. So I'm going to make 3 groups of 2 ones. I'm going to represent ones with little blocks. So there's 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, oops, and 3 groups of 2. So here I have 1, 2, 3 groups of 2 ones. Okay, so now I'm going to do it with tens. So I have 1, 2, that's 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, and 3 groups of 2. So I've got 1, 2, 3 groups of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, move myself here. Now I'm going to have 3 groups of 200s. So I'm going to make these much larger to represent hundreds. So there's 2. 2 more, and 2 more. So here we have 1, 2, 3 groups of 200. So in each of these, we have 6, right? We have 6 ones. We have 6 ones. Here we have 6 tens. And here we have 6 hundreds, right? So now we're going to look at the next slide and we're going to examine this a little bit further. So let's look here. So 3 times 2 ones gave us 6 ones. So 3 times 2 equals 6. 3 groups of 2 tens gave us 6 tens. So 3 times 20 is going to be 60. And 3 groups of 200s gave us 6 hundreds. So 3 times 200 would be 600. Good morning. Okay, so what patterns are you noticing here? So I want you to go ahead and pause the video and look to see what patterns you might be noticing. So hopefully you see that in each of these we have a 6. But then we add in zeros. Well, I want to show you something. What happens when we do 3 times 2? Well, that always is going to give us 6. But when we do 3 times 2 tens, remember that gave us 6 tens. 3 times 2 hundreds gave us 6 hundreds. So for the factors of 3 and 2, our product is always going to be 6, but it depends on our place value. So now, so now let's investigate this even further. So here we have 3 groups of 4 ones. We already know that 3 times 4, or 3 groups of 4, is going to equal 12. There we go, 12. And then we have 3 groups of 4 tens, so that gives us 12 tens. 3 groups of 400 gives us 12 hundreds. 3 groups of 4 thousands gives us 12 thousands. Because we have 3 groups of 4, so we can make this equal 120. This one is going to be 1, 2, 0, 0, 1,200, and 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 12,000. Now I'm going to show you something. The number 10, we have 1 0. The number 100, we have 2 zeros. And the number 1,000, we have 3 zeros. So what do you notice with the product? Go ahead and pause the video and see what you notice. So hopefully you've seen that the number of zeros that we add is the same as when we start. So let's see if we can say these in a different way. So 4 times 6 tens would be 120. 4 times 6 hundreds, 1,200. And 4 times 6 thousands would be 12,000. Okay, so that brings us to a rule. So we can come up with a rule for when we multiply with zeros. So I want you to think to yourself, what rule can we use when we multiply with zeros? So when we multiply with zeros, the very first step I want us to do is loop the whole numbers, because those are going to give us the that's the beginning of our pattern. And then we're going to add in the zeros. So if we had, let's say we had 2 times 20, we would loop the whole numbers and then add in the zeros. So that would equal, what's 2 times 2? 4. Add in the 0, 40. Because that is 2 times 2 tens, which would give us 4 tens, or 40. Isn't that a pretty cool little trick? All right, so let's look at this one. If we had 5 groups of 6 tens, we would have 5 times 60. Well, what is 5 times 6? Remember, we can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 5 times 6 is 30. And then we add in the 0. So it'd be 300. Same thing here. 5 times 6 hundreds. So 5 times 6 hundreds. Loop those whole numbers. 30. Add in those 2 zeros. 5 times 6 thousands would be, once again, 30,000. So we have to add in 3 zeros for the thousands. Remember, it all just depends on our place value. Okay, so go ahead and try these on your own. And once you are done, go ahead and do your DOL for the day, and I will check your work. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day.